I'm sure you've heard that if men are overweight, it can impact fertility. But that then prompts a whole host of other questions, such as, is rapid weight loss bad for men's fertility? Is it just body fat that affects men's fertility, or does total weight matter? And how much weight is too much when it comes to men's fertility? Well, in this episode of Nourish, I'm going to answer all these questions for you and more. Stay tuned. Hello, if this is our first time connecting, welcome. My name is Melanie McGrice and I'm a fertility and prenatal dietitian. I help couples boost their fertility and give their babies the best start possible with the power of good food. Make sure that you connect with me on my socials. You'll find all of the details in the description box below this video. In this video, we're going to delve into 10 common questions about men's weight loss and fertility. So let's get started. Question 1. How much weight is too much for men's fertility? Well, one study of over 100 men found that men classified as overweight were 1.5 times more likely to have a low sperm count, whereas men classified as obese were 2.5 times more likely to have a low sperm count. So in an ideal scenario, current research suggests that men should aim to have a body mass index of less than 25 for optimal fertility. However, research has found that the higher a man's body mass index is, the greater the impact will be on his fertility. And this is especially true for men with a body mass index greater than 32. Now, question 2. Is it just body fat that impacts men's fertility, or does total weight matter? Yes, it's just too much body fat that impacts men's fertility. So if your man has a high body mass index because he's so muscular, then you've got nothing to worry about. Question 3. How does weight impact men's fertility? Well, excess body fat impacts men's fertility hormones and sperm count. It also impacts on DNA fragmentation, which is the amount of damaged genetic material within sperm. Question 4. Does men's weight impact his baby's weight? Now, this is an interesting one, and studies show that when men are overweight or obese, their kids are also at high risk of obesity. But excitingly, studies also show that when men optimize their weight prior to conception, this also reduces their children's future risks of weight problems. Question number 5. Does men's weight impact his baby's health? Yes. It's not just weight that a dad's weight impacts. A father's excess weight in the lead up to conception has been linked to an increase in the risk of type 2 diabetes in children, gut health, and an increased risk of miscarriages. Question number 6. Does weight loss improve men's fertility? Generally, yes. However, studies of men undergoing weight loss surgery for fertility haven't yet yielded clear results, suggesting that it's unlikely to be weight alone, but in combination with nutrition that has got the most significance. Question number 7. Is rapid weight loss bad for men's fertility? Well, while studies show that weight loss is beneficial for men's fertility, and that includes rapid weight loss, we also know that good nutrition is vital for optimal fertility. So if a man is undertaking a rapid weight loss diet to optimize fertility, ensure that it has been personally tailored to meet all of his fertility nutrition needs. Question number 8. What's the best weight loss diet for men's fertility? It's best to get personally tailored advice to determine the best weight loss diet. However, a calorie-controlled Mediterranean diet would be a good place to start. Question number 9. Does being underweight impact men's fertility? The answer is yes. Research shows that men with a body mass index of less than 18.5 also tend to have an increased risk of fertility complications. And this is usually due to nutritional deficiencies. And question number 10. Where's the best place to go to get more advice about men's weight loss and fertility? Well, I'd recommend getting personally tailored advice from a certified fertility dietitian. Feel free to reach out to my team and we can recommend someone who will suit you. And feel free to ask any additional questions in the comments box below. Make sure that you check out some of my other fertility videos on topics such as optimizing implantation and reducing the risk of miscarriage. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. I'm sure that you've heard, can't read the words, can I? I'm sure you've heard that if